Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the 5th time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start, and I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart, yeah. Need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through with the...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morgan Sports Network. We are here at Ridgeline High School for the freshman football game. The Morgan Trojans from 3A versus the Ridgeline Riverhawks from 4A. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by Mike Despain and David Halls. We appreciate you watching. We're excited to bring you this game today. Mike, how are you?
I am great. We just witnessed a great JV football game, and we get to watch another one here, and I'm loving it.
Yes, we're up on the crow's nest. We're on top of the booth. It is 98.6 degrees, virtually no wind, and we're all wearing dark shirts. You do the math. The captains for the Trojans today are number 2, Cade Randall, number 8, Bracken Saunders, number 58, Gabe Whiting, and number 68, Gabe Toon. If your name is Gabe, you have a 50% chance of being a team captain today.
Maybe that's how they're doing it, is by name.
I was messing around and didn't see who won the toss, but Morgan is going to receive the kick today. They'll receive on the north side and go to our south, go to the south from our left to right. Beautiful field, beautiful facility here at Ridgeline. Ridgeline was established in August of 2016 as a school. Their varsity team was 13-0 last season, won the 4A state championship. This freshman team for the Trojans features 55 players. And we're off. Here's the kick, fielded by the Trojans at the 15-yard line, up to the 20, 25-30, 35-40, 45-50, one man to beat. He's out of the 50-40 and brought down at the 38-yard line. What a return by the Trojans.
Brody Peterson.
Brody Peterson, wow, outstanding way to start the game.
Yeah, that puts Morgan in a great field position, and yeah, what a run there by Brody.
What's his number, Mike?
17.
Okay, sorry, didn't see that. Brody, good job. We're sorry we're not bringing this game to you live, but we look forward to you at home in your recliners with your air conditioners cranked, your ice cold beverage, maybe some Farr's ice cream, watching when you have time. Quarterback from Morgan is number 2, Cade Randall. Quarterbacking is in his blood. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Here he is, hand off to the right side to number 4. He runs right, bulldozes over a man, and somersaults ahead for a 10-yard gain. That was number 4, Canyon Leonelli. Is that correct, Mike?
I would say Leonelli. I don't know if two wrongs make a right.
We'll call him Canyon. They gave him 8 yards there.
2nd and 2.
Over on the far side is Jack Hurd as a receiver. On the near side, we have number 3, Luke Bowerly. Here's Randall. Throws to his left, has his man, received by number 7, out to the 20, 15, out of bounds. Solid gain there, 13-yard gain and a Trojan first down.
Yeah, solid strike there by Cade over to Jack Hurd.
Trojans moving the ball with ease right now. They're coached by a multiple of different people, including Coach Mack.
Cade Randall, the lefty.
Cade's lefty.
Southpaw, they call it.
That runs in the family. I'll tell you more about that here. Here's Cade Randall, rolls to his right, is looking, slinging, has his man. Pass incomplete.
Intended for Jake Hansen there. Just a little wide.
What number is Jake Hansen?
He's 27.
Okay, thank you. I just barely learned the names of the freshmen, or the JV players. We just finished doing that game, and now I'm in a learning mode here.
Yeah, this is our first time to watch the freshmen. They were down in Utah County The JV was up in Morgan.
Hand off to number 4, Canyon, and he slides ahead for a 9-yard gain, just short of the first down. Ball is on the 11-yard line, 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Randall in shotgun. Has Canyon on his right, number 4. Is that number 9 as a receiver, Mike? Is that Jonas Archibald?
On that far side?
On our side?
No, that's number 3.
Throwing to 3. Oh, in and out of his hands to number 3, Luke Bowerly. Brings up 4th down and 1 yard to go. We're in the first quarter. Just 2 minutes into the first quarter. This is the first drive for either team. The Riverhawks kicked off to the Trojans. 4th down, 1 yard to go. Randall in shotgun. Drops back. Looks left. Throws left to the end zone. Has his man. No good. Dropped it as he went out of bounds. He had it and the ground knocked out of his hand.
Oh, unfortunate there for the Trojans. A turnover on downs.
That puts the Riverhawks in a difficult field position here with a long way to go.
Yeah, it does. I mean, they started out great with that run by Canyon, and then moved the ball, and 4th down and short, could not punch it in.
On the defensive line for the Trojans is number 68, Gabe Toon. Number 73, Riker Hales. Also on defense is number 20, Bolton Dickman. He's at safety. Play is stopped. I thought they blew the whistle, Mike.
I thought they did too. It must have been.
Was that from the stands?
I don't know where it was from.
But anyway, it was a loss of 3
they're
there.
practicing up there on the other field.
Okay.
I bet it's up there.
Yeah. I don't know if some of the players stopped, but number 30 just came to the sideline, and he has some neon green hair for the Riverhawks. He doesn't have his helmet on. Wow.
That's
That's solid.
That is solid.
That makes old Jetty's hair.
That's a
look
big
dull.
boy for a freshman, too.
Here's the quarterback. Takes the snap. He's in his own end zone. Drops back. He's in trouble. Sack. Quarterback sack by the Trojans for a safety. 2 points. Trojans.
Is that the same quarterback, number 4, as it was before?
I don't know. The other guy was number 4. Mike, who was that got the sack? Did you see that, Dave? The whole
D-line.
The whole D-line is credited with the 2 points. Do the math. They each get how many points, Mike?
They each get
the credit for 0.3, 0.5.
0.5. Yeah, was
something
it 4
like
of
that.
them?
We'll say there was 4
Yeah,
because
2
that's
points.
kind of math we can handle.
Yeah, I can't handle anything.
I know you told me
tougher
to
than
never
that.
have you do math on air.
Yeah,
So.
it's not a good thing.
So, Mike, what happens on a safety then? What does Ridgeline? What are their options here as far as kicking?
So they can either kick like a kickoff or they can punt it. Either way, but if they punt it or kick it from their 20-yard line, and that'll give Morgan better field position because they typically kick off from the 40.
Well, the whole D-line there is credited with the safety. That's so far our defensive play of the game.
I like it.
Looks like they're going to kick it off in a traditional manner off a tee on off the 20-yard line. Deep to receive for the Trojans is number 3. And I can't see the other numbers. Number 17.
That's number 18.
And number 18 has the ball. It's Matt Hill. Good tackle there by the Riverhawks, number 23 or 22. 23.
I got to hear your stories about Randall.
The Trojans quarterback is number 2, Cade Randall. Quarterbacking is in his blood. His cousin, Nick Randall, is the starting quarterback for the varsity team of the Morgan Trojans, also wears number 2. His other cousin, Jack Despain, plays some quarterback, also a southpaw, but is a receiver and playing some defense for the JV team and varsity team of the Trojans. I'll tell you about a few other family relations there here in a minute, Mike. Randall's miscommunication, tucks it and runs. It's a good little gain there.
Yeah, he ends up with a couple of yards. Looked like a little miscommunication there between him and his running back, but positive yardage.
Cade's father, Ryan Randall, is a Morgan High alumni and a quarterback. His uncle, Roger Randall is a state champion quarterback for Morgan High. 1979 state champ. That year he had about 1,200 yards and threw for 12 touchdowns or so. Daniel gave me the exact stats. I'm
Were they
estimating
undefeated
those.
that year?
You know what? I don't know.
I know there was an ESPN type deal on them or something.
Pass intended for Hurd, incomplete.
Just out of his reach a little bit there.
Brings up third down. 8 yards to go. 8 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. This is the freshman game. Morgan is already ahead 2-0 with an outstanding. They had a turnover on downs on the 10-yard line and then sacked the quarterback for the safety. Third down and 8. Bowerly on the near side. Handoff.
Ooh, nice hit there by Canyon. Hit the defensive player, got a few more yards. They overloaded that left side and then ran it to the up the middle or to a little more to the right side, but
Canyon picked up 3 yards, brings up fourth down, 5 yards to go, 8:08 to go in the first quarter. My phone number begins with 808. 808 is the Hawaii area code, Mike, in case you're wondering. Is that TMI?
no, I love Hawaii. Anytime we can talk about Hawaii.
When I was in picking up the Bacon Bomb certificates from Bingham's Custom Meats, they had a map up of where their customers have come in from, and they had multiple from Hawaii that have been into Bingham's Custom Meats in Morgan. Here's Randall, rolls to his right, throws complete to number 27. That's Jake Hansen.
Inbounds.
Inbounds for a Trojan first down. Was that a 13-yard gain, Mike?
Yeah, it was.
We're keeping some rough stats here for on offense. At the conclusion of today's game, we will choose a most outstanding player from both teams that will receive a certificate from the Morgan Sports Network for their accomplishments. We will also choose a Bingham's Bacon Bomb player of the game and a Morty's Car Wash clean play highlight play of the game. Here's Randall. Pass complete to number 17. Fakes out a couple of guys and
It's Brody Peterson with the reception.
Brody Peterson. Good job, Brody.
Jake Hall's checked in, number 22 in the slot there.
Oh, good.
Son of our cameraman.
Mike, will you keep an eye on the new players that come in too? I'm trying to watch
Yeah.
that too, but
Yep.
I see big number 65 on the line there, Max Sargent.
Also, Ledger Keel out there.
Brother Cole Keel is a starting lineman for the Trojans. His other brother is on a mission, signed to play with BYU. Here's a handoff to Canyon. He's up ahead and is really close to a Trojan first down. So a 6-yard gain. Number 4, Canyon Leonelli. Just short, 1 yard to go. Number 73 is in on the line, Riker Hales. Number 86 is in for the Trojans, Mason Williams. Randall at quarterback, number 2. He's in shotgun, third down, drops back, throws out complete to Hansen. Head to the 30, and looks like he has a Trojan first down.
Yes, he does. Good quick.
3-yard gain there for Hansen.
Good quick pass outside, and Hansen does the rest, gets 3 yards for the first down.
Hansen and Peterson are on the near side. Leonelli on the far side. Randall is in shotgun, has a man behind him. Handoff to number 36, and he keeps churning his feet and ends up picking up some positive yardage there.
That's Joseph Belinsky.
Oh, Joseph.
He has some ties to running back a couple years ago.
I was just looking at our past Morgan Sports Network Athletes of the Month, and I came across his brother Tanner Belinsky was an Athlete of the Month a few years back. Currently serving a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Poland.
It looks like Tag Rich is the center, is that right? Number Yeah, that's correct. Dave's giving us the thumbs up. Oh, looks like they caught off guard the defense. Number 4, the quarterback in there on the D line for the Riverhawks. They'll move it up 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and short for the Trojans.
First penalty for Ridgeline. We're in the first quarter, 5:09 to go. Morgan up 2-0. That is a football score. Number 2 drops back, looks deep, throws deep to the end zone. Over the head of his intended receiver.
You know, good look by Cade, just a little outside there. I like the play. I like the attempt.
Pass was intended for Jack Hurd, number 7. Riker Hales, number 73 on the line, helping give Despain a lot of time to work with. Mason Williams on the line, doing a great job.
Randall.
Oh, sorry. What did I say?
Despain.
Sorry.
They're related.
Oh, they are. Sorry.
Nick will take credit for
That whistle, Mike, from the other field, I think
I
Cade
know.
stopped.
He might have. I
He
mean,
got sacked.
because we
That's too
can hear
bad.
it with headphones on and away from the field, and
That's too bad. So, little quarterback sack there. Loss of about 8 yards.
yeah, good defensive play there by the Riverhawks to get through the O line of the Trojans, and result of a play is a sack.
Timeout on the field. Timeout Trojans.
You know, maybe Dave should be down here. He knows this freshman team really well.
Well, maybe you'll give him a chance to say a few words, give his 2 cents.
I don't know. He's sweating pretty bad.
I think we're all dehydrated up here.
We started setting up here, what, at 2 o'clock?
That sounds right. Stopped at Bingham's Custom Meats, one of our sponsors. Mind if I mention a few of our sponsors, Mike?
Yes, I love hearing about our sponsors.
We have Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage, your first choice home loan lender. He is sponsoring our Player of the Game certificates. Benjamin Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, Benjamin will help you navigate the process. Give him a call at 801-540-7263. He's also our social media sponsor. If you're not following us on social media, go follow at Morgan Sports Network, where you will find pictures, a lot of information about upcoming games and streams. We have our Athletes of the Month that we're featuring this week. We have our Male Athlete of the Month, which is none other than the other 2, Nick Despain, senior quarterback, has led the Trojans to a 2-0 record. He's already thrown 5 touchdowns this season for over 400 yards and ran a touchdown. Here's the other number 2, his cousin, Cade Randall, in shotgun on 4th down, 13 to go, rolls right, looks deep, has his left hand, slings it out there, complete. And it looks like a Trojan first down, Mike.
It was. That was a big hit after that play on Bowerly, but
It was a 16-yard gain there. Nice play on 4th down.
Yeah,
Looked cool under pressure there.
it is. It's always tough for a quarterback rolling the opposite way of their throwing hand, and Kay did a good job there.
Morgan is in the Mountain Green Dental Maroon Zone. Dr. Ben Clark and his friendly staff love to see you smile. MountainGreenDental.com. Whenever Morgan is in the Maroon Zone, we like to smile. So here we go, Cade. He's in shotgun, takes it off, hands the ball off to Blinsky. He cuts up to the left. Dodd goes right, and he
nice
waltzes
run.
in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Trojans. Number 36, Joseph Belinsky, everybody.
Yeah, that's a great run by Belinsky there, and dancing, twisting, moving, and like you said, waltzes in for the touchdown.
17-yard touchdown run for Belinsky. Brings the score to 8-0 for the Trojans. Will they go for 1 or 2 here, Mike?
I bet they go for 1.
Okay, who is our kicker on this team?
I'm trying to see.
Holder is number 7, Jack Hurd.
Jonas
Archibald,
Yeah.
my neighbor. Jonas Archibald, number 9, in for the PAT. Hold is down, kick is up, and it's blocked.
Yeah. Good block there by the Riverhawks. Got a paw up in the air and knocked it down. I guess it
was
would
a
be
talon.
a talon, not a paw. But
Oh, you were thinking of the Muley Bear.
yeah, I was.
I know, it's hard not to get excited about the Muley Bears play this season on the varsity.
Yeah, it's been fun watching old Josh Criddle, number 8 on the varsity team.
Well, with that, the score is, with 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the first quarter, Morgan ahead 8-0. Also on our social media outlets, you can find Daniel's predictions. Daniel is one of our statisticians. He knows more about Morgan sports than any living or perished human being or alien.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's a walking Morgan encyclopedia.
He is an encyclopedia. He's amazing.
He told me about how many. I'm going to give you a quiz here, Mike. I mentioned this in the JV game. How many state championships have the Morgan Trojans won during the life of Trojan football?
7?
That's correct. How about Trojan volleyball, Lady Trojan volleyball?
I don't know. I know they've run region 29 years in a row.
They've won 19 state championships, going for 20 this year. Here's the kickoff. Fielded at the 5. He's out the 10, 15, 20, 25. Hit but first by Hansen and dropped at the 25-yard line.
Gabe Toon in on the tackle as well.
Number 25, Luke Woolsey involved in that play. Number 13, Tyson Pace involved. Number 13, Tyson Pace was number 13. Number 22, Jake Halls is in on the defensive side over on the far side, Mike, closest to his team on the sideline. Number 74 is in on the line, Tag Rich. He was involved in that safety we had earlier. Gabe Toon, team captain, he's there as well. Number 85 is in. Noah Birkland. Handoff went nowhere. Noah Birkland is also one of my neighbors, Mike.
You got a lot of neighbors.
I do.
You mentioned Bo Dickman on this right or near side corner, right side.
Yeah, Bolton
corner. Maybe this would help entice his mother to come announce with us a little bit. We've been trying to get her to come announce with us on the Morgan Sports Network.
That would be fun. Number 34, Ken Whitmire is in. For our volleyball, we do have a new announcer that's going to be joining our team, Chelsea, formerly Chelsea Garfield. Chelsea, I can't remember her last name, Mike, sorry. Pass complete to number 34, breaks a tackle. Brought down by Bracken Saunders, team captain, number 8. Chelsea Heaps just came to me.
There you go.
Chelsea Heaps will be helping us on some of our calls on our volleyball games. We're looking forward to that. Volleyball is playing tonight against Bountiful.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough game for them. Bountiful has a gal that's committed to Stanford, and that'll be a tough game for the Trojans.
Number 4 in at quarterback for the Riverhawks. Claps his hands, drops back, quick pass. No good. One of our other sponsors this season is Northern Utah Dermatology. They're located in South Ogden. They do medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology. Dr. Hansen and his family live in Morgan County. Watch for our good blocks of the game. Northern Utah Dermatology is reminding you to use your sunblock.
I wish we had some up here today.
Back of my legs are getting fried. Here's a quick pass blocked by the Trojans, knocked down by number 34.
Ken Whitmer.
He holds the ball high in the air, gets a little high five there from the lineman.
Ken has a brother that plays on the JV team as well as varsity, Jack Whitmer.
Obviously both outstanding athletes.
Yeah, they are. A great family, great kids.
Number 85, Noah Birkland is in on the defensive side along with Tag Rich, number 74. Number 24, Cody Adams is in.
Riker Hells, number 73, in there. The DN position.
Jake Halls is over on the near side. This ball is overthrown, broken up by Jake Halls and Ken Whitmer. As soon as we said both of their names, they got involved in a play. What does that mean?
They must have heard us.
They did. They're tapping into our frequency.
You know, that D-line doing a great job. The quarterback for Ridgeline is not getting much time to throw that ball.
Brings up 4th down, 10 yards to go. 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Morgan up 8-0.
I'm a little surprised they might go for it. However, in the JV game, we saw a quick kick, but we'll see. Doesn't look like they're going to do it.
Morgan has no one deep in case that does happen.
Trying to draw him off sides.
Not working. Morgan's being very patient. 55 players on this team, Mike, for the Trojans.
Oh, they do
Pass
go
over
for
the
it.
middle. Knocked down. Tipped by number 8, Bracken Saunders, team captain.
That gives Morgan really good field possession to start on the Riverhawks 40-yard line.
Absolutely. They have 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first quarter, up 8-0. Daniel has predicted this game to be a shutout. Daniel's predictions, find those on our Instagram at Morgan Sports Network. Go to our website, morgansportsnetwork.com, and look at our photos. You'll find some amazing team photos you can use for free for your personal use. You can download load those. If you're using them for any commercial use, we ask you to reach out to us so that we can work something out with our photographers. Our goal is to have a repository of pictures that you have access to throughout the years to highlight the outstanding athletes. There's pictures of the football team, tennis team, cheer team. We're trying to get as many as we can. Here's Randall, handoff to Canyon. Quickly picks up 5. Mike Morgan has thrown the ball 10 times and run the ball 9 times so far in this first quarter.
Yeah, pretty balanced between the run and the pass. Moving the ball really well.
So instead of Friday night lights this week for the varsity, it'll be Saturday night heat up in the sun in Rexburg, playing at Madison High. They have an $8.8 million complex there that was built a couple years ago. Very nice turf field that Morgan will play Pocatello. Here's Randall. Hand off to Canyon. No gain.
Good pressure there by the Riverhawks on that to keep Canyon there to about a 1-yard loss, it looks like. Yeah, we're gonna bring that game to our viewers, but it's gonna be a delayed broadcast. You'll be able to see the game later that evening, but we'll still provide it for you.
Looking forward to being there and seeing the Trojans. The varsity team is off to a tremendous start. Nick Despain is playing with like his hair is on fire. He's just he is throwing tight spirals. The receivers are hauling them in. Let's see if his cousin can do the same here. Here's Randall, rolls left, has his man.
Oh,
incomplete.
Bowerly just off his hands there.
Easy to take your eye off it when you have a couple of huge Riverhawk players on your tail.
Yeah, it is.
Brings up 4th down. 4th and 5. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Morgan ahead 8-0.
You know, Nick doesn't like to take a lot of the credit. He always compliments his receivers and his offensive line. He couldn't do it without them and without the solid play of the O-line to give him time to find those receivers. So a lot of that success goes out to the O-line and the receivers.
Handoff up the middle. Belinsky bulldozes his way for a Trojan first down. 7-yard gain for Belinsky. Yeah, I totally agree, Mike. Whenever I've tried to get Nick to talk about himself and pump himself up, he doesn't take the bait. He's always very complimentary of his offensive line that are just outstanding players. You've got Buckway, Keel,
Brooks, Henselwood.
Yes, all those guys just doing a great job in protecting Nick and letting him do his thing. Here's Cade Randall in shotgun. Has Belinsky behind him, number 36. Has 2 receivers on the near side. Sends a tight end in motion. Rolls to his right.
Hall's in the slot. He goes to him. Nope.
Oh, just
Oh,
off
had-
the fingertips of Halls.
Had two receivers there, both Brody and Halls in the same place. Not sure if one of them ran a wrong route or not, but ended up in the same spot.
It was again these ancillary whistles blowing at the Little League practice in the field to our south that are throws me off.
Yeah, it's throwing me off too.
Timeout on the field. Oh no, that's the end of the first quarter. It's the end of the first quarter. Morgan 8, Ridgeline 0.
So that score isn't the traditional way with a 2-point conversion and a touchdown. It was actually a safety and then a touchdown and a blocked extra point.
Do you know, Mike, a little lesson, history lesson for you on the state championship game in 2019 when Morgan beat Juab. Same score, 8-0.
Yeah, it was a good defensive battle there, and
That
in
came
that state
from
game.
that was a safety and 2 field goals.
Yeah.
Sloan Calder was the kicker. He's kicking for Weber State University now.
Yeah, good kicker.
He's
Great
put on
kicker.
a lot of muscle. I ran into him at Taggart's the other day, and I'm glad we're friends.
Yeah, you know, Morgan's got a great kicker now, Bo Johnson. You know, a little shorter guy, but
He's got a heart of gold.
He's got a heart of gold, and he's got a strong leg. He knows how to leverage that leg and move it in the right position, and he can. I know he could hit from 50.
Absolutely. I did ask Daniel Moudreau who his favorite players were on the varsity team, and he didn't hesitate to say Nick Despain, Gavin Turner, and Bo Johnson.
There you go.
Daniel, I'm going to set up a meet and greet for you. Don't worry. You're going to meet those guys. Would like to thank Morty's Car Wash. They're located in South Weber by Maverick. Morty's is owned and operated by Morgan County resident Scott Mortensen. Morty's has the latest technology and equipment, soft touch or touchless bays, as well as large self-service bays. Unlimited passes available. Get Morty's, get clean. I'm a user. It's a great car wash. Here's Randall. Pass out complete to number 7.
Jack Hurd.
Thank you. That was second down, so we're at the beginning, the 6-yard gain there. Third down, 4 yards to go for the Trojans. Ball on the 24-yard line of the Riverhawks. Randall in shotgun. Has Canyon Leonelli behind him. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Tight end in motion. Mason Williams. Handoff to Canyon. Cuts right, goes right, continues to go right. Angles towards that sideline for a Trojan first down and a 10-yard pickup.
You know, I'm impressed there with Canyon. He's a solid runner. Doesn't back down, knocks people over, finds the holes, makes the right decisions.
The tight end for the Trojans, Mike, is number 86, Mason Williams. Number 59 on the line there. Ledger Keel, 59 is the number of choice for the Keel family. Morgan's in the Mountain Green Dental Maroon zone. Ball's on the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Randall in shotgun. Handoff to Belinsky, cuts up the middle. 4-yard gain. Brings up second down. 10:20 to go in the first half. 2nd and 6 for the Trojans. Ball on the 13-yard line. Randall has Belinsky behind him. Sends Hansen in motion. Low snap, handled. Under pressure, throws, incomplete. Good avoidance of getting nailed there by Randall.
Yeah, Kay did a good job to get away from that defender and was looking for, I think it was Hansen in the end zone. but had to get rid of it quickly there to avoid the sack.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go. Ball on the 13-yard line. Leonelli in the game. Team huddles. Luke Bowerly on the far side, number 3. Jack Hurd on the near side. Handoff to Leonelli, and he is in for a Trojan touchdown. Touchdown, Trojans. Canyon Leonelli with the score.
That was a wide open hole on that outside there, and great blocking by the receivers so Canyon can get in the end zone. 2 rushing touchdowns here for Morgan.
That block was brought to you by Northern Utah Dermatology, reminding you to wear your sunblock. Dr. Daniel Hansen. Jonas Archibald in for the PAT. Morgan up 14-0. Non-traditional way to get to 14.
Yes.
Holder is number 7, Jack Hurd. Archibald is back, takes 2 steps to his left. He's ready. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is good. And with that, with 9:30 to go in the first half, Morgan up 15-0. Only 1 penalty in the game, Mike.
Yeah, it's been a clean game. Hey, can we take a minute? I know you want to get to a couple of sponsors there, but maybe after that I need to ask you a question.
You bet. I'd like to thank Wardell Brothers Construction. They're located in Morgan. They do excavation, build roads, do bulk products. They sponsored our captains and our coin toss today. We appreciate them. We appreciate Heinz Automotive and Heinz Country Store. Heinz Country Store is a wonderful country store off exit 96 in Peterson, Utah. Fuel, hot breakfast and lunch, great snacks and great people. Heinz Country Store, a place to eat and get gas. Yes, Mike?
I like Heinz
I
ice
love-
cream.
Oh, you're an absolute Heinzite. There's just no question.
My boy and I, Chunk, go there. We frequent there a lot.
Chunk's the man. Look forward to seeing Chunk play football. You have a few more years of this, Mike, and we're looking forward to it. Here's the kick. Good deep kick down to the 12-yard line, fielded by the Riverhawks up to the 20, 25, and hit by number 85 and number 12 for the Trojans. That was Noah Birkland and Josh DeMond with the tackle there. Good job, Josh.
Yeah, Josh's mother, coach of the ladies golf team.
Yeah, she also assists the boys team, and Mike, they are playing great golf right now. They are poised to do a 5-beat.
Yeah, that's amazing. And the lady Trojans golf team as well. They were runner-up last year, and I think won the year before. Is that correct?
They were, yeah, they've been runner-up the last couple of years. That my daughter Audrey's senior season, they missed the ladies golf season because of COVID, unfortunately. But Richfield has been the team to beat in women's golf.
Yeah, Ellie, their daughter, is a great golfer.
There's a run by the Riverhawks, tackle made by the Trojans, number 45, Jace Nye. Is that the brother of, cousin of the other Rhett
I think
Nye?
I think it's Ryan's, right? Yeah, it's Ryan's
Ryanson,
boy.
that was Nye, and his cousin Rhett is is it Rhett?
It's Rhett,
yeah,
yeah.
Rhett number 25 had a great quarterback sack in the varsity game last season against Mountain View.
Also
last
known
game,
as,
sorry.
Also known as Rudy.
Is he? I need to incorporate that. Thank you. Give me some of these guys' nicknames.
Nicknames. Oh, nice tackle there. A whole slew, but the first tackle was contact was by number. Is that 85,
He
Noah?
needs to turn a little.
Yeah,
85.
that's Noah.
Noah Birkland's a man-child, Mike.
He's a beast.
He's strong as an ox.
He is. Doesn't
Bricks-
look like it,
No.
but he is. I mean, I know he works out hard. I mean, he looks strong. Don't get me wrong, but he's freakishly strong.
3rd down, 10 yards to go. 8:08 again, Mike. 8:08, Hawaii area code. Remaining in the first half. Riverhawks with the ball on their own 25-yard line. Here's number 4, drops back, throws deep, overthrows his intended receiver. Broken up by Jake Hall, number 22.
I got to tell you a little story about Jake Halls. We were sitting at practice. It was yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, at his younger brother's practice and Chunk's practice. And he was talking himself up pretty good. I liked it. He's like, nobody can throw on me.
He's back to receive this punt, Mike. So let's see what happens here.
Jake's a great corner, great receiver, and I like his confidence.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Trojans acronym they have, and confidence plays into it, and I think that's where he's getting that from. Here's a quick kick, and it's blocked by the Trojans. Ball's in the air, could go in the end zone.
Will we pick it up?
Touchdown, yes. Trojans!
And that's Birkeland
Number
with the
85,
touchdown.
Noah Birkeland with a well-deserved defensive touchdown.
You know, I wish we could have seen who got their hand up to block that punt. Maybe it was a couple of them, but Birkeland ends up picking it up and running it in for a 2-yard touchdown.
Mark the tape there, Mike. That could be one of the plays of the game. That could be a Morty's car wash play of the game there. Who do you give it to, the blocker or the touchdown guy, or both?
I don't know.
We'll have to
Both
look at the tape to see who blocked it.
Yeah, I like when you get a block punt in there. That's hard to do, and if you can get through that line and get your hands on the ball. So the defense scores a touchdown.
Yes, that block was brought to you by Northern Utah Dermatology, reminding you to wear your sunblock. Mike, you better put your collar up.
I better.
Your neck's getting fried.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Dr.
like an,
Hans,
that's
Dr.
like an
Han
80s thing, though.
Dr. Hansen and Dr. Browning would appreciate the advice.
Yes, they would.
Yeah. Although maybe they want the business. Put it back down.
I've seen them. They both worked on me, and they take care of me.
Yeah, me too. Jonas Archibald is in to attempt the PAT. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it is good. 7 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the second quarter. Morgan up 22-0. That was an exciting play.
Yeah, it was. Good.
Can I tell you a little bit about some of the other sports that are happening right now at Morgan?
Yeah.
So just a couple nugs on this Ridgeline team. This Ridgeline High School is in the Cache County School District. Their colors are silver and midnight blue. They've mixed in some neon green. They were founded in 2016. They're in the 4A classification. They have 1,700 students. The Morgan Trojans were founded in, I received 2 different numbers, either in 1908 or 1911. Let's just say it was a long time ago. Their colors are maroon and white. They're in the 3A classification. In the grades 9 through 12, they have 1,000 students, approximately. I want to tell you about our mountain bike team when I get a minute to remind me.
We'll do Trace Henderson back to take the kick.
Number 12, Josh DeMond is in. Number 8, Bracken Saunders is in. It's an onside kick, Mike. The ball is rolling. Will it get there? Yes. It gets to gets 10 yards, and who recovered?
They wait. It looks like Morgan has it.
Wow. Ridgeline was not jumping on that.
No, they gave it.
Recovered by Ridgeline.
That was kind of weird. They both just stood there and looked at it, waiting for it to cross the line.
That caught me off guard, I've got to be honest.
But, I mean, if you're Ridgeline, you don't want it to cross the line, so you're probably waiting for it. But once it does, it's kind of in slow motion there at the end. That was neat. Ball right on the 50-yard line. That went perfectly 10 yards. And a definite 50-50 ball on the 50-yard line. Do we have a number 50 on the team? No. That's why we didn't get it. Heavy pressure there. Pass complete to number 17. 14 breaks a tackle and is knocked down at the 30-yard line. Flag on the play. I think they're going to get a helmet-to-helmet contact there.
A couple of flags on that one.
I don't know, though. We'll see. Maybe not. Just depending on the spot of the flag. But
20-yard gain on that pass. We're in the second quarter, 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Morgan up 22-0.
Oh, it's coming back. I don't think it was.
Was it a hold, Mike?
It must have been.
Block in the
Block
back.
in the back. We're getting from.
Block in the back on the Riverhawks negates a 20-yard gain. That's too bad. Is that a spot foul, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, here's another flag. Just came in.
I'm guessing that's a sideline warning. I don't know. Nope, maybe not.
Looks like it was a spot foul, Mike. 10 yards from the or 15 yards from the
Yes.
spot. Sideline warning. Second penalty on Ridgeline. First one was for 5. They actually gave him a penalty there, Mike.
Yeah, that
It wasn't a warning. That was an actual
it looks like it was
unsportsmanlike.
unsportsmanlike. That hurts. You
That's a
got the-
back-to-back 15-yarders,
Jeez.
negates a 20-yard gain. There's a 50-yard turnaround.
Yeah, you had the block in the back, so it came back from the spot, and then unsportsmanlike for 15 yards. And the coach for the Riverhawks isn't happy.
He's still out there yelling at him.
But
Ball's on their own 39-yard line. Clock is being wound. 7 minutes to go till half. Morgan up 22-0. This is the freshman game, Morgan versus Ridgeline. Number 4 at quarterback for Ridgeline. Number 4 was their JV quarterback as well. It's like a different guy. Pass blocked and broken up by number 28.
Trace Anderson.
Beautiful play by Trace. Almost knocked that up to where his friend could jump on that. And oh boy.
Oh no, another flag. Ridgeline coaches aren't happy.
Unsportsmanlike conduct again on Ridgeline, Mike.
I don't know if that was on the coaches.
No, it was on he pointed at one of the players. I think it was on 58. So that's too bad. There's another 15-yarder. This is taking them clear back to the dirt spot.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the first down marker's at the 40 of Morgan, and they're on their own 24-yard line. So that's 36 yards for the first down.
I was in my head kind of doing the math. I'm glad you said that.
I'm really not good with math on air, but I think I got that one. I had to count
This
them
is
in
delayed,
10
so you're good.
increments. So
Okay. We don't have a way to go back and do voiceover, so you did good. Second down and 36 to go for the Riverhawks. Rolls to his left, throws, complete. Tackled by number 34, Ken Whitmer for the Trojans.
Oh,
So
another
flag comes in. Oh boy.
wonder what they're saying. Is it
Another unsportsmanlike conduct, Mike.
I'm wondering what's going on. I wish we could hear a little bit.
He said the number. Did you see?
I couldn't hear.
I took one of my earpieces off, but
We might have to be careful. We got a mic down on the field. It might pick up something we don't want to hear. We don't want to
We'll
get
have to do
flagged by
some,
the FCC.
we'll have
so
to do some bleeping out here. Another 15-yarder. This is kind of a
that's 45 yards of penalties on that
Yeah, in
play.
the
Well,
last-
just in the last 3 plus the block in the back. So
yeah. So the Riverhawks picked up the onside kick at right at the 50-yard line. Next play had a 20-yard completion negated by a block in the back. Then 3 straight unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on the Riverhawks, and I think they've called timeout to try to regroup.
yeah, I talked to their players a little bit. I don't know what was said or what was being done or who they were on, but that's not a good way to start this drive.
I'd call that some extreme penalties, sponsored by by X-Balm. Extreme lip protection, made in the USA. Get extreme, get X-Balm. Xbalm.com. They sponsor our male athlete of the month, who is none other than the quarterback for the Trojans, Nick Despain, this month.
Can you tell us a little bit about how those were chosen? I mean, I didn't know, so I don't want people to think that.
Oh, you bet. No, we pulled you out of the equation and didn't even ask you your opinion on this one because of your family ties there. But I consulted with Coach Barlow, and together we selected I wanted to get someone from the football team. Our female athlete of the month will be announced later this week, and she is from the girls soccer team. Here's the quarterback in trouble, tucks it and runs.
Oh, nice tackle.
Good open field tackle there.
Branson Saunders. Or Bracken, sorry. Branson's his brother.
Yes, he just got home from his mission.
Already?
Yes.
Jeez.
Well, a while, maybe a year ago. Anyway, 4th down and a country mile to go.
Yeah.
I think they're up in Smithfield right now.
4th down and 50.
Wow. It's a punt situation.
I bet they're going to punt.
The punter is standing on the goal line. Deep to receive for the Trojans. It is
Brody Peterson and I can't
Jake
see the other.
Halls.
Is it Jake?
The kick is up. Went really high. A lot
Straight
of
up.
backspin.
Like get away.
Takes a side bounce. A little bit of a ridgeline bounce. Down at the 31-yard line. So that was number 20. Yeah, that was Jake Halls to receive. I didn't know if it was either him or Trace Henderson.
Yeah, they gained 21 yards on the punt. And Morgan will have great field position on the 32-yard line.
Jiffy Lube is locally owned and operated with locations in South Ogden and on Riverdale Road. Jiffy Lube is a fast and convenient place for oil changes, tires, brakes, and more. They're sponsoring our fast plays, our Jiffy Fast Plays.
All right, so you got to tell us what Trax was. You teased that earlier, so I don't know if we have time yet, but.
No, and I also want to tell you about the mountain bike team.
Yes, both.
So get to that in a moment. Here's Randall from the Riverhawk 32-yard line. Hands off to Canyon. Cuts right, goes right, keeps cutting right, dives forward for a Trojan first down. Possibly a first down. It's close.
Looks like
Just
he's a
short.
little short.
9-yard gain there for Canyon. He's carried the ball 9 times so far for Morgan. Belinsky has carried the ball 4 times. Both Canyon and Belinsky have touchdowns. The other touchdown came on a defensive play. Birkland. Punt was blocked, and Birkland scooped it up and scored the 6.
Yeah, it was a great defensive play. I love it when the defense scores.
Yeah, they get really fired up, don't they? Here's Randall in shotgun. Rolls left. Throws left.
Oh, takes a big hit.
Has his man complete to number 3 for a Trojan first down.
That's Bowerly. Kate took a shot there. He was poised, stood in there, and made a nice throw to Bowerly.
About a 16-yard gain there.
Quigley, if you look close, right at the 50-yard line, you can see us. Me, you, and Dave, our shadows. We're waving. But Dave
Yes.
doesn't have the camera there.
Now Dave's waving. Morgan's in the Mountain Green Dental Maroon zone on the 13-yard line, Mike. 1st and 10. Or sorry, they're not on the 13, they're on the 8.
They're on the 8.
1st and goal. Randall in shotgun, stacked receivers on both sides. Belinsky behind him. Quick pass out, complete to Hansen, and he is in. Is he in? He's
Yeah.
in for a Trojan touchdown. There's a flag on the play.
2 flags down.
Was that Hansen, Mike? Yes.
It was Hansen. Oh, maybe there's one.
Block in the back on the Trojans.
Yeah. Unfortunately, good play. Good effort there by Hansen.
Mike,
He'd have
that's
come
the
back.
first penalty on the Trojans.
Is it?
Yeah. Is that a 10-yarder, Mike, from the line of scrimmage?
I think it's from the spot.
Okay. So the ball ultimately ended up on the 14-yard line. So it turns out to be a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, the block in the back occurred at like I think it was the 3 or 4. It's
Maybe.
back to the 14, so.
Okay, so we'll give him a 10-yarder just for our little notes here. Here's Randall throwing for the end zone, overthrows his man. Peterson was the intended receiver there.
2nd down and goal.
So that was a replay of first down from the 14. 4 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the second quarter. Morgan up 22-0. We appreciate those of you who are watching the Morgan Sports Network. We appreciate Robinson Waste Services. They have been proudly serving Morgan, Davis, and Weber counties for over 30 years with comprehensive residential commercial and industrial waste and recycling. Contact Robinson Waste today for any of your waste and recycling needs. RobinsonWasteServices.com. Second down, 14 and goal. Hand off to Canyon. Cuts up the middle, as quick as a cat. Gets down to the 5-yard line. Good 9-yard run there by Canyon. He's carried the ball 10 times. Now it brings up 3rd and goal from the 5. What will they do here, Mike?
Well, they've been running the ball with quite a bit of success. I don't think you could go wrong with Belinsky or Canyon, but I don't know. I'm feeling they might throw it.
Quarterback Cade Randall received some instructions from his coaches on the sideline. He has Gabe Whiting and Ledger Keel protecting him on the line.
I hand signal down. It's going to be a throw.
Okay, we'll see. Here we go. 3rd down, 5 and goal from the 5. Randall rolls left, looks left, throws left. Corner of the end zone, touchdown Trojans.
Jack Hurd.
5-yard connection. Despain to Hurd. Touchdown.
Not to Spain.
Oh my gosh, sorry. Sorry, Cade. 5-yard connection. Randall to Hurd.
There you go.
I need to do more of these games.
Yeah. Jake Halls was open there at the near pylon or the front pylon as well. So Cade had a couple targets there, and Jack Hurd with the touchdown.
Looks like the Trojans are they going, okay, they're a new kicker in. Jake Halls is going to do the PAT here, Mike.
Yeah, little change there with
backs up, takes 2
Trace
steps to his
Henderson.
left. Trace Henderson, my bad. Couldn't see till he twisted his body there. Kick is up and
no good.
Wide left. And with that, with 3 minutes and 37 seconds, 3 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the first half, Morgan 28, Ridgeline 0.
Okay, we got a few minutes here. So
We talk about tracks real quick.
You got to tell us what's going on, yeah.
So during the summer, the Trojan football team with their coaches got together under the direction of head coach Jared Barlow and kind of revamped some of their philosophy. They put together 5 pillars that they're focusing on: trust, resiliency, accountability, confident humility, and selflessness, all packaged together in a neat little acronym called TRACKS. So trust, resiliency, accountability, confident humility, and selflessness, TRACKS. And that has treated them well so far at all levels. Freshmen, JV, varsity have all had some success this year, seem to be gelling together as teammates. I see number 48, Ethan Atwood, is in on this play. Number 42, Brigham Thackeray, is in. Number 13, Tyson Pace, is in. Here's a kick by Archibald over the head of the Riverhawks.
Oh, nice.
Goes right down to the goal line. It was tipped, so he has to take it out. And he is brought down right at the 10-yard line by number 34, Ken Whitmer.
Yeah, that ball bounced funny and picked it up right at the 1.
Good kick there by Jonas. Mike, the Morgan High mountain bike team took a state championship last year. It's a non-sanctioned sport, but it's operated with all different high schools competing with each other. And the mountain bike team, Mike, on the high school team has 91 riders.
Oh my gosh.
They have 63 riders on the development team, which is the middle school, 7th and 8th grade. These are boys and girls. Peyton Norman is the leading rider for the boys varsity team. He's a senior. And sophomore Ashley Hogue is the leader on the girls team.
That's a lot of riders.
She's ranked nationally.
Yeah,
she's
that's
an
amazing.
amazing rider. Pass deep, almost intercepted by Jake Halls. Nice defensive play by Halls. He's going to look back at the film and think he should have had that one.
Yeah. You know, I told you
read it
that little
perfectly.
story about Jake, so that's that confident humility you're talking about.
Hope that doesn't keep you up at night, Jake. It was a good defensive play. You're up 28-0. Stay calm. So if you look at this, Mike, with the football team, 141 players on the football team through all the grades. And what's that, 154 people on the mountain bike team. That's 30% of the school is either on the mountain bike team or the football team.
Well, and then there's ladies soccer and tennis going on right now as well. And
That pass is almost intercepted by Birkland.
a lot of student athletes.
Yeah, they're all doing such a good job.
And you got volleyball team.
Volleyball team is off to a good start. We have an injured player down, a timeout on the field. There was no injuries, Mike, in the JV game, which was nice to see.
That was good. It's never good when any of the players get hurt.
Hopefully the players are drinking a lot of fluids out there. It's hotter than a granddaddy's scalp today.
You know, I was just thinking the last 2 weeks, I guess it's 3 weeks, the football teams combined, if they win tonight, it'll be 7-0.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
That's varsity, JV, and freshman.
JV team won today 28-14.
It'll be 6-0 if they win. If the Trojans win on Saturday, it'll be 7-0. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So let's review the JV, or the freshmen, what has happened. So they played last week at Mountain View. They were victorious by a score of 40-14. That was played at Mountain View, again on a nice turf field. If I may, Mike, can I share some stats from the varsity Mountain View game that took place last week?
Yes.
Quarterback Nick Despain was 21 for 32, completed 66% of his passes for 293 yards and 4 touchdowns. He also ran for a touchdown. Rushing for the Trojans, Austin Avon ran 4 times for 22 yards. He was one of the leading rushers. Players up, number 58, good to see he's limping, holding up his right ankle.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Not putting any weight on that. Darn it.
Hopefully he can get that taped or iced and get back in the game. Leading tackler for the Trojans was a tie at the top with Gunnar Lish and Rudy Nye. Both of them had 3 tackles and 3 assists. Moore had a quarterback sack. Salmon a quarterback sack. Priest a quarterback sack.
Josh Criddle had to be in there with a sack.
Criddle had 1 tackle and 2 assists and 1 tackle for loss. So he did good. Here's a deep pass by number 4. Has a man wide open. And he was not able to bring it in.
Yeah, there was a breakdown on the defense there between the corner and the safety, and wide open. Morgan was lucky they didn't connect.
3 minutes to go in the first. They're running the clock here, Mike. So we're going with the rolling clock. No, they've stopped it.
No, it's running.
Even on an incomplete pass?
Yeah, I think it's a rule that if you're up by so many, they run the clock.
I thought it was 35, but I could be off.
Yeah, you might be
right. I thought
right.
it was just in the second half. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Our clock is running. 2.5 minutes to go till half. Here's a punt. Kick is up. It's going to be fielded by Jake Halls at the 40-yard line. He's out to the.
He's
down to 45-30.
He's fast.
25-20.
Oh,
horse
stays
collared
up.
Spin. They grabbed his helmet and he spun around like a top and just spun out of bounds. Nice return there by Jake Halls.
Yeah, it was. It was almost like one of those spin flips those kids do.
That was a 25-yard return by Jake Halls. Mark the tape. That's a good play. You're not marking anything.
Oh. There you go.
Thank you.
I got a mental mark.
Okay, me too. Jake, that was 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go till half, and you had a nice punt return.
He gets that athleticism from his mother.
Absolutely. And have your dad take you to Heinz and get you a shake tomorrow. You deserve it. Heinz Country Store, exit 96, Peterson, Utah. Become a Heinzite today. The only acceptable light is a Heinzite.
I got to give you a funny story about Jake here after this play.
Direct snap.
That's to Hurd. He was in the game as the Wildcat.
Picked up 7 there. Hurd is number 7.
So when Jake was playing Little League, he was, I don't know if it was a pass or a run, but it was a long play over 50 yards. And his mother was running the sidelines with him, screaming the whole way down to the touchdown.
I'm sure it inspired him.
It was his first touchdown ever, though.
That was well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved.
You
though.
got it. It just makes you feel good to have fans on your side.
Yeah, great support from his mother, Jessica.
His dad is an absolutely great athletic supporter.
He is. Dave's amazing. He's a big part of what we do here, and he's smart. And
Hurd in at quarterback, drops back, rolls right, throws into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Hurd to Bowerly for a Trojan touchdown. I interrupted you there, Mike.
no, that's a good play. No, but Dave does a great job for us. He's glad to have him and on our team, and appreciate all he does for us.
How far out was what kind of pass was that? A 10-yarder, approximately?
Yeah, I think it was pretty close to 10, 8 or 9.
Well, so Hurd comes in and completes his first pass, and it's for a touchdown. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Let Cade rest his arm. Team will be excited about that. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go till half. Morgan up 34-0. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and it is good. Some redemption for Henderson. 1 point. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go till half. Morgan 35, Riverhawk 0.
Quickly, I was going to ask you, do we have, speaking of some of the other sports you talked about earlier, do we have any information on the Lady Trojans English football team?
Oh, the European football. They've lost one game. I think they've won 4. They're 4-1. Had a big win against they've big wins against Roland Hall. Oh, they've lost 2. They lost 1 in a shootout. Double overtime. Went to PKs.
Yeah.
Lost that 5-4.
Mm-hmm.
So it was tight. That was against Ridgeline, 6A or 5A, Ridgeline.
Yeah.
So the girls seem. I mean, they were disappointed that they lost that, but they played well. They beat Judge 3-2. Daniel predicted a score of 3-2. Final score 3-2. Never doubt Daniel. He knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff.
Here's Archibald for the kickoff. Squibb kicks it down the middle, pops to the 15, 16-yard line, return up to the 30, 40, 50. Still on his feet to the Trojan 40-yard line. Actually, he went out of bounds at the 45. Nice return there by the Riverhawks.
Yeah, had a nice little hole there. And
Benton Palmer was in on that play, Mike, for the Trojans. Riker Hills is in on the line. Wyatt Turner in. Josh DeMond is in on the defensive side. Trace Henderson is back at corner. Jake Halls in. 1:01 to go in the first half. Ridgeline, quarterback drops back, pass. Broken up by the Trojans, number 45, Jay Snye, the block-up guy.
was he the one that blocked the punt?
Just blocked that pass. I just thought it sounded cool.
Oh. I thought you...
I think you pat.
oh. That'd be nice.
That's a definite gift certificate if that happens.
Yeah, that's...
So at the end of this game, we'll be choosing an outstanding player from each team that will receive a certificate from the Morgan Sports Network, sponsored by Academy Mortgage. Also for the Trojans, a certificate from Morty's Car Wash and Bingham's Custom Meats for a bacon bomb.
You can't go wrong with bacon.
Not at all. Bingham's Custom Meat Shop is your hometown butcher with a wide selection of quality cuts and great customer service. Let them help meet your needs. Bingham's Custom Meats. I love meat. And who doesn't like meat wrapped in bacon? They also have a bacon wrapped bacon. So if you like bacon, go to Bingham's. Pass complete to number 40. Good play. Tackle by Halls.
Nice tackle by Halls, getting low. And
46 seconds. The Riverhawks are moving the ball nicely here, looking to get some points on the board.
looks like we got a timeout on the field.
Mike also in on that play for the Trojans on the defense was number 8, Bracken Saunders. He was a team captain today along with Cade Randall, Gabe Whiting, and Gabe Toon. Hooked Up Plumbing. They will hook you up with all of your plumbing needs, water heaters, water softeners, remodels, new construction, over 24 years of experience. Hooked Up Plumbing. They're handling our holding penalties, which we've had a couple today when those big guys get hooked up down there and locked in for some holding. Golden West Credit Union, all game, all season, all the time. Golden West is here with the Trojans every step of the way. Golden West Credit Union, they'll take care of you.
Oh, you got to give the little jingle with it.
That's as good as I can
Come
do.
on.
No, I'm out. I would like to mention Randall Brothers Construction in a minute after this play. A lot of pressure, ball lobbed up, intercepted by the Trojans.
Bracken Saunders.
Team captain, number 8, Bracken Saunders with the interception, 35 seconds to go. Speaking of 35, Morgan is up 35-0. This change of possession is brought to you by Heinz Automotive. Change your tires, change your oil, change your life. Heinz Automotive. Off exit 96 in Peterson, Utah, you can find your Deer Cowboy stickers, hoodies, Dirt Spot stickers, t-shirts, Heinz shirts and hats. Become a Heinzite today. Mike, what will we do here? Will the Trojans take a knee? Will they take a shot? What are we doing here? Looks like they are going to
Take a knee.
Yep. That should end the first half with a score of Morgan 35, Ridgeline 0. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back for the second half momentarily.
So our goal has always been 100% customer satisfaction. We take care of every customer. Doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago that we installed them or yesterday, we will go warrant their system. That's really unique because in our industry, there's not a lot of people that can say they do that. We're also unique because we do the whole thing. We control the sales, we control the engineering, the install, the warranty. It all happens in-house. So we don't have any third parties we have to worry about with our customers. Utah customers love the idea of a virtual power plant. The partnership between ES Solar and WattSmart and Sonnen, ES Solar does a really good job of explaining to them the benefits that the power grid's going to get from this, the benefit to them and the benefit to Rocky Mountain Power. There's not too many things out there you can do that benefit everyone like that. It's truly unique and customers in Utah love it. .
I'm here with Cole Keel, offensive lineman. Tell us about this season. What are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to just pretty much just playing, I guess, and pounding kids into the ground.
All right, that's exciting.
Yep.
Tell us about the offensive line. Tell us about the size, the speed, everything you can tell us about it.
We have good size. We have a lot of returners, I guess, that have played since they were like sophomores. So hopefully we can figure it out and do good this year.
All right, good luck this season.
Appreciate it.
All right, I'm Tyler Quigley with the Morgan Sports Network, here with quarterback Nick Despain. Nick, you picked number 2 this year. Why number 2?
It's always just been a family number, and I've always been number 2 growing up, and so I finally get to be it this year for my senior year.
As the team, I feel like you're going to be number 1. Your preseason number 1. How does that feel?
It feels pretty good, but we got to go show everyone that we're number 1.
What are your thoughts going into Bear River on Friday?
I'm really excited. There's a lot of intensity right now in practice. We're all pretty focused, and I think we're going to be ready to go.
Senior team captain Nick Despain, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you. I'm Tyler Quigley with the Morgan Sports Network, here with Bo Johnson, kicker. Bo, you had a great season last year and the year before. What are you most looking forward to this season?
I'm just ready to boot some balls. I'm ready to play with my brothers and get some wins this season.
That's awesome. So field goals, what's your longest in practice so far?
I've hit some like 54s, 55s around there.
That's outstanding. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
I'm Tyler Quigley here with the other Tyler Buckway, playing center this season, senior season. What are you most excited about?
I gotta say I'm most excited to play with my team one more year. I mean, we've been playing for a long time. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, last ride.
So this Friday's season opener at Bear River. What are you most looking forward to for that game?
Winning. That's gotta be number 1 on my list. But I mean, from what I've been told, they got a lot of big boys in the trenches. We're not afraid of that. We're ready to go and attack it. So let's get it.
All right, good luck this season.
All right, thank you.
Buckets.
Procrastinating preventive maintenance? No need. At Jiffy Lube, our highly trained technicians make car care make sense, so you can avoid being in a pickle.
Hey,
Morgan sports fans. I'm Tyler Quigley with the Morgan Sports Network here with team captain Gunnar Lish. Gunnar, talk to us about how camp's gone this summer.
It's gone pretty well. We've all just been working hard. You know, we got one goal in mind, and that's end this season with a win and bring home a state championship. So everyone's just pushing toward that goal, and it's been a good summer.
That's awesome. What does it feel like to be named a team captain?
It's an honor, but I'm just glad that all my brothers, I'm a leader to them, and that they chose me and voted for me as team captain.
That's awesome. Watch for number 22, Gunnar Lish, Friday at Bear River. Thanks, Gunnar.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. I'm Tyler Quigley with the Morgan Sports Network, here with one of the fastest players on the team, if not the fastest player, Gavin Turner. Gavin, last year you kicked, you caught passes, did everything. You're team captain again this year, back-to-back. How's the team doing this year?
Really good. We've put a lot of work in this off-season, a lot more than we have in the past, and I think we're all just excited and ready to play.
What are you most excited about for this coming game on Friday? First game of the season.
Just that it is the first game of the season. Everyone's ready to play some football again. We've been doing lots of 7-on-7 and just other work during the summer, and we're just excited to play in a real game setting. Excited.
Awesome. Good luck this year.
Thank you.
Tyler Quigley with the Morgan Sports Network, here with Aiden Thompson. Aiden, tell us about camp this summer.
It was a good camp. We put in the hard work, and I'm excited for the first game.
So the defense is a lot of new starters.
Mm-hmm.
How's the defense going to be this year?
I think the defense is going to be good. All the younger guys have been putting in the work.
Good. You showing them the ropes?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who's been playing well on offense?
I'd probably say Cole Kill.
I knew you'd go lineman there.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hello, friends. My name is Tyler Quigley.
Welcome
I'm one
back
of the
for the-
founders of the Morgan Sports Network. This network has been a
Welcome
labor
back
of
for the
love.
second half.
Through our
Morgan will
generous
kick.
sponsors and individual donations, we have been able to put this together to offer live streaming of high school sport.
I shut you off.
Oh.
You're good.
I was finishing eating some licorice. There was a fumble on the return, Mike, and the Trojans recovered the ball.
Whoa, I missed that.
Good defensive play by the Trojans special teams unit.
Well, that's how you start a second half.
I talked to Coach Mack when I was down visiting the concession stand at halftime. He was fired up.
He's always fired up. I love Coach Mack.
Yeah, it didn't take much.
He's a great supporter of the kids. He's emotional and positive. Great role model.
Morgan has the ball on the fumble recovery on the Riverhawk 39-yard line. Number 2, Cade Randall is in at quarterback. Hand off to Canyon. He cuts through the middle, picks up a nice block by the offensive line. Brought to you by Northern Utah Dermatology, reminding you to wear your sunblock.
I thought he was going to break it. That was a nice tackle by number 6. It
was Canyon's 11th carry. Picked up 8. First half, Randall threw the ball 17 times, completed 8 of those passes. For 77 yards. Here's Randall. He's in trouble. He's getting out of trouble and throwing the ball. Oh. A diving receiver. That was good footwork by Randall to stay out of trouble there.
Yeah, I like that he kept his eyes downfield and tried to make a play. Just out of the outreached hands of Luke Bowerly.
Randall threw the ball in the first half for approximately 77 yards and 1 touchdown. Running touchdown by Canyon Leonelli and by Joseph Belinsky, as well as a defensive touchdown on a blocked punt by Noah Birkland. And then number 7, Jack Hurd, came in and threw a touchdown pass to Bowerly.
Did you get the safety?
Had a safety in the first half as well by the entire line. Randall in trouble, throws it away. Took a hit on the play, and a flag
late hit
came
there. Yeah. Ridgeline not happy about it, but that was late.
Okay, I was watching the receiver, but roughing the passer. That was 3rd down. That's an automatic first down, Mike. Is that a 15-yard, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say this, but the Ridgeline team had 5 15-yard penalties in the first half.
Yeah, that kills you.
3 of them on the same drive.
Yeah.
They had a 4th and 50, which is not good. So Morgan's been penalized 1 time for 10 yards. It was a holding penalty that happened on the 3-yard line.
But that was on a pass. It wasn't from the...
Yeah, or was it a block in the back? Block in the back or holding. Here's Randall, rolls right, throws right, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by number 41 of Ridgeline. Good defensive play there.
Yeah, he kind of sat there and baited that in a little bit. Tough throw there for Cade, but he'll shake it off and come back.
Coaches on Ridgeline wanted a late hit after the interception, but they're not getting it. Yeah, they got him. They did flag him for that late hit, Mike.
Oh, they did.
15-yarder. I think the fans helped out with that call.
So now the Trojans have their second penalty of the game. Nothing to brag about.
Ref's blowing the whistle.
They're trying to figure out where to place the ball. I don't know that they have it in the right spot here.
Oh, they're switching balls.
Yeah, they're getting the Ridgelines bringing in their ball. How long has that been customary, Mike, that each team uses their own ball? As long as I've last number of years, each team, when they change a possession, change the ball to one of yours with your logo on it. Here's a quarterback, completes his pass, number 19, runs over a couple of Trojans, eventually brought down by number 8, Bracken Saunders. We're in the third quarter. Morgan's ahead 35-0. 8 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. I don't know why every time I look at the clock it's 8:08. I did that in the first, second, and third quarter.
It's a little freaky.
I need to go to Hawaii.
Take me with you.
Second down, 5 yards to go. They're in Trojan. Riverhawks are in Trojan territory on the 40-yard line. Handoff to number 19. He's met immediately by a slew of Trojans.
Got some weird shadows on the field there. Sun going down.
Yeah, the press box that we're on top of is shadowing where the ball is almost over to the Trojan players. Probably very well be there by the time the game's over. Running clock, Mike, 35-point lead. Ball on the 40-yard line of the Trojans. Third down, 4 yards to go. Passing complete. I have to think the receiver looked right into the sun on that.
Yeah,
one.
I'm sure it's
a little
right in his eyes for
sorry, a little screen pass set up, but have to look up high for those when they throw it over those big linemen. I was down there when the team ran back onto the field. We have some big boys out there.
Yeah, we do. Max and Riker.
Number 74, Tag Rich. Number 45, Jace Nye, he's in. Along with number 22, Jake Halls. Number 28, Trace Henderson. Some other players on the team, Zach Nelson, Colby Kendall, Max Holtry.
Interception.
Oh, sorry, intercepted by the Trojans. I was messing around here looking at. Nice interception there by the Trojans.
17.
Number
Brody
17.
Peterson.
Brody's had a great game, Mike.
Yeah, Brody's had a good game. So we've had 3 straight turnovers on 3 straight possessions. The kickoff, Trojans turned it over on an interception, and then the Riverhawks turned it over on an interception.
Is Brody's sister Brooklyn Peterson, former Morgan High state champion soccer player? I think so.
We'll have to get our statistician on that.
Let me know, Daniel. She goes by B Peterson. If it is her, she's at Alabama attending college. She was a member of the state champion Lady Trojan soccer team. Roll Tide.
Everything was great till she went to Alabama.
Here's the Trojans on offense. Hurd at quarterback, throws out, complete to Peterson, cuts back and gets a Trojan first down. He ran the wrong way for a minute, but then went the right way and got a first down. That's Hurd completing the pass to Peterson for an 11-yard gain. Hurd is 2 for 2 passing. Mike, is Cade Randall done for the night?
I don't know.
5 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's Hurd at quarterback, drops back, rolls to his left, he's under pressure. Throws, he has a man wide open. Hansen at the 10, 5, touchdown Trojans. 47-yard touchdown pass. Hurd to Hansen.
Ridgeline is complaining that he stepped out of bounds before he caught that ball, but the ref saw it differently. Touchdown, Trojans.
Clock still rolling. Morgan up 41-0. Sorry, Daniel. I know you predicted 40-0. 41-0. 47-yard touchdown pass. Hurd to Hansen. Little breakdown there on defense, Mike.
Yeah, there was.
Hansen was wide open.
When the quarterback starts running, those defensive players key up on him, and then they leave their receivers.
Jonas Archibald will attempt the PAT with Hurd holding. The snap is back, down, kick is up, and good. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Morgan up 42-0. At the conclusion of today's game, we will be choosing a player of the game that will receive a certificate for a bacon bomb from Bingham's Custom Meats. We will also choose a player of the game, a clean play of the game, brought to you by Morty's Car Wash in South Weber, owned by Morgan County resident Scott Mortensen. They will receive a certificate signed by Scott and by one of the Morgan Sports Network team, good for a free car wash down at Morty's. It's by Maverick down there in South Weber, but we recommend going to Heinz and then to the car wash. We also have a certificate sponsored by Academy Mortgage for the actual Morgan Sports Network players of the game, one from each team. That certificate is signed by Michael J. Despain the second, and myself, and has no cash value. Here's the return out to the 15, 20. Oh, big hit there at the 21-yard line by number 12, Josh DeMond.
Josh has had a couple big hits on those kickoffs.
I have a headset on and I could hear that. 4:03 to go in the third quarter. Morgan up 42-0. Number 81 has entered the game for the Trojans, Denja Sisson. Number 34 is in for the Trojans, Ken Whitmer. Number 60, Tanner Polad, one of my neighbors. He's in the game. He's on the line. Number 81, I mentioned him. Number 68, Gabe Toon is still in. Number 25 in the game, Luke Woolsey. Number 24 in the game, Cody Adams. Here's a quarterback. Screen pass, has his man. Met immediately by DeMond, who brought him down without problem.
Yeah, good defensive stand there. All the Trojans stayed home and weren't fooled by the backside pass, and DeMond was there for the tackle.
DeMond is kind of trying to get his name on the books here for a certificate. Those are some good defensive plays there. Number 85 is in, Noah Birkland. Number 59 on the line, Ledger Keel. Football is in his blood. His dad, his brothers, all played. Has a brother on a mission in Peru, signed to play at BYU. His brother Cole protects Nick Despain on the varsity team. Here's Birkland with a quarterback sack. Number 85, Noah Birkland. Quarterback sack. Noah is kind of feeling a bacon bomb maybe.
Yeah, he is.
He's a man-child.
I'm kind of craving another sandwich from there.
Well, Dave has his on the heater up here.
Oh, he's going to break it out. He might share it with us.
It's on a hot plate.
I don't think I would eat that. It's been outside for about 6 hours. I forget. Dave has the iron stomach. He ate 3-day-old pizza that sat out on a countertop for.
Served his mission in Russia.
Yeah.
This is nothing.
Oh, he's going to town. I hope we don't have to stop on the way home.
Here's a pass, no good. That was 3rd and long for the Riverhawks. Broken up. Heavy pressure there put on by Ken Whitmer.
At 4th down, Tyler again, 4th and long. I'm assuming there'll be a punt.
Number 5, Colby Kindle is in.
possibly to receive. Luke Woolsey is in. Back deep for the Trojans is number 20, Bolton Dickman. One of my friends and neighbors, Bolton. His twin sister Bella is on the girls' tennis team, Mike.
I call him Bo, but
Okay, well,
I know it's Bolton, but
I like to keep it official. I need to find out what his middle name is. Here's the kick. It's a high one. A lot of backspin. Takes a Riverhawk bounce, but it's just outside of the Mountain Green Dental Maroon zone.
yeah, Luke Woolsey was back there, pushed those guys protecting the punter almost into the punt.
Yeah, Tanner Pollad was in on that as well, along with a bunch of their other friends. Number 54, Reed Caldwell in the game for the Trojans, along with number 52, Troy Tatton. He's in. Number 40 is in, Garrett White. Number 18, Matt Hill in the game. Number 66, Trenton Lim. Number 54, Reed Caldwell. Quarterback for the Trojans is number 7, Jack Hurd. 1 minute, 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Keel exits the game, had an extra player on.
Oh, and Morgan was throwing a flag. Probably illegal substitution or breaking the huddle with.
Illegal substitution on the Trojans. As you said, Mike, that's the third penalty the Trojans have received. I'm impressed with how high the refs throw the flags.
I wonder if it's a competition.
I think they go back and look at the tape and say that was a 40-yard throw. Straight up. Hurd in shotgun, sends Hansen in motion. Hands the ball off to number 40, Garrett White. Gets ahead for maybe 1 yard gain. Sorry, maybe that was a no gain. No gain on the play, second down.
Might have a little heat exhaustion.
You might, or the players?
Us.
I know, we're sitting down now. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Morgan up 42-0. Hurd is at quarterback for the Trojans. Randall's on the sideline. Hand off to the Trojans.
Noah Birkland.
Noah Birkland with his second touchdown of the game. Noah Birkland with a 23-yard touchdown run. Number 85. Noah Birkland. Mike, that Bacon Bomb or Morty's Car Wash certificate is, he's at the top of my list.
Is he calling his name?
I'm feeling it for some reason. He's playing great on the defensive side and the offensive side. Hurd will hold for the PAT. Attempting the PAT is Trace Henderson, number 28. Snaps down, hold, good, kick, good. And it's good. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Morgan, 49, Ridgeline 0. That could be the last play, or they have stopped the clock. I didn't know if they stopped it on the touchdowns, Mike.
I guess they are. This is a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
It's a woodshed game for sure.
Yeah.
As we've heard and kind of observed over the last couple of years, this Ridgeline going up through the younger ages of football in the 6th, 7th, 8th grade, they've kind of had some great teams.
Yeah,
and they have some outstanding players. Some of their players that would normally be playing in this are playing up varsity.
Yeah. They have quite a few younger players playing up. In fact, I think their starting quarterback is a freshman. So some good talent. Really good talent up here.
I think I just swallowed a fly.
Isn't there a song about swallowing a fly?
I don't know, but I think I did.
I swallowed a fly.
Jonas Archibald will kick. Number 1, Chase Allen is in. Number 34, Ken Whitmer. Number 12, number 13, 42 is in on this play. Brigham Thackeray.
Number 8, Bracken Saunders. And his hand is up, it's down. He approaches the ball, kicks it on the ground. It bounces multiple times down to the, it's missed by the players.
Oh, no.
Goes down to the 12-yard line, picked up by number 30. And he's tackled by a lot of different Morgan players. We'll see who was on the bottom of the pile there. Number 1, Chase Allen with the tackle. Good job, Chase. Want me to give you a little quiz, Mike?
I'm not very good at quizzes, but let's give it a shot.
How many state championships have the girls' soccer team won at Morgan High?
3.
That's correct. 2017, 2018, and 2020.
Pretty good.
Yes, we were there when the girls' basketball team won their last state championship in 2021 down at the Sevier Valley Center.
We were right in the middle of the action
We
on
were
the court.
on the
That was
court,
fun.
yeah.
It was fun being there.
Coach Mack, head coach there. That's the end of the third quarter. Morgan 49, Ridgeline 0. If it's okay, I'd like to just mention my friends at ES Solar, Utah's largest and best solar electric contractor. Get part approved and partnered with Rocky Mountain Power with Watt Smart battery rebates. This isn't solar of old, it's a virtual power plant with battery backup. Contact Zach for a quote today. Zach at essolar.com. Z-A-C-H at essolar.com. He's a Morgan High alumni and the cousin of freshman quarterback Cade Randall. What else was I going to tell you, Mike? I think I was going to tell you that Roger and Ryan Randall, the Randall Brothers Construction, they're one of our sponsors. They're a Morgan High alumni and quarterbacks. Choose them for your next residential or commercial build. You can find them at Hines if you don't know where. Just go in the morning. They're there getting a drink. Roger and Ryan do a great job in building. Shirts to a T, they're located in Morgan. They will hook you up with your promotional gear, embroidery, screen printing. I think I just missed a play there, but
It was an incomplete pass for Ridgeline.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Oakland Construction, Rydalsh Electric. We have some great sponsors this season. One of our new supporters is Pobance Orthodontics. They've been delivering dazzling smiles to the people of Morgan and Weber County for over 24 years. Team up with the leading provider of Invisalign in the state of Utah and smile more. Book a consult on their website today at webrace'em.com.
Nice run there by, I think it was number 19. Had a slew of Trojan defenders on the tackle. Gain of about 6. Yeah, we appreciate all of our sponsors and supporting the Morgan Sports Network and Trojan Sports.
I forgot my X-Balm today. I'm kind of mad.
I did too. I left it on my dresser.
Get extreme, get X-Balm. Made in the USA, xbalm.com. They sponsored this extreme heat we're facing. Nice bulldoze style run there for the Riverhawks. Picked up 15 yards there, 10 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the game. Morgan up 49-0, rolling clock. In on defense for the Trojans, we have some new players. Number 16, Benton Palmer is in on defense. Number 64, Wyatt Turner. Number 6, I just said number 16. Number 13, Tyson Pace is in. It's a good chance to give a lot of different players the chance to play in a big game. Hand off. Nice block there. Big run. Tackle eventually made by Saunders. First down, Riverhawks. 10 minutes to go in the game. Morgan up 49-0. This is the score that Daniel predicted for the JV game, Mike.
A little shy of that, but close.
Number 88 is in for the Trojans.
Lucas Cordero.
We got a timeout, Trojans.
Maybe needed to get some different personnel in. I'm going to mention a few of our sponsors: Academy Mortgage, Brett Mills, Benjamin Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate. He sponsors our social media. If you have a chance and haven't, please go follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Morgan Sports Network, where you will find player interviews, photos, interesting information about Morgan High sports. We try to cover all of the sports. If you are a parent and taking photographs at some of the events, please send them to us. We would love to post those on our website for everyone to see. We have someone taking some pictures of the tennis team. Would love some more volleyball pictures of all age groups. Football, love the football pictures we get. Ben is one of our photographers. He photographs football, also volleyball. Tiana, his daughter, is on the volleyball team. Connor Brown is a senior, number 6. He's a wide receiver on the football team. He's really bulked up this summer, and he's strong and playing great. K&L Acoustic and Drywall is a sponsor. Robinson Waste Management, Jiffy Lube, shirts to a T. Here's a deep pass by number 4. Outstanding catch by number 34 of the Riverhawks with 2 Trojans all over him. He went up and zoned in on that ball and brought it in.
There's a flag on the play, Tyler.
Yes, I sense we might be seeing some interference called here, Mike. The refs are gathering at the hash mark, consulting with one another. 5 officials are involved in this game. Two fouls, pass interference, and a roughing the passer. So double whammy. We're going to decline one of them. Pass interference is declined. The personal foul, roughing the passer, is accepted. Half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, that'll be tacked on to the end of the play.
Well, there's another 4th Trojan penalty. That was a costly one. That was a 15-yarder. A lot of 15-yard penalties this game. We invite you to watch the, Mike, what did you call it? The delayed broadcast?
Yeah.
The delayed broadcast of the varsity game from Idaho. We will film that and bring it to you later on Saturday night. Quarterback sack, number 68, Gabe Toon, team captain, showing us why he's a team captain. What a leader.
Yeah, Lucas Cordero in on the tackle as well.
So we give him an assist.
Yeah.
8 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the ball game. Morgan up 49-0.
Will you look over there when it's 8:08?
I'm going to stare at it till it happens. My phone number is 808-2100.
Whoa, you gave that out, huh?
801 area code. Text me if you want. I don't care. 8 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Here's a pass. Incomplete. With that incomplete pass, and 8:08 to go in the 4th quarter. That brings up 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Sorry, ball on the 16-yard line. 3rd down.
Sun just peeking over the West Mountains.
Wellsville's, Mike. Beautiful sunset. I might take a picture of that. Post it on our Instagram.
Love it.
Here's a pass. Incomplete. Nice defense there by the Trojans. Number 22, Jake Halls. Mark the tape there, Dave.
Dave, did Jake have a nickname growing up? Did Jake have a nickname growing up? Sizzle?
Oh, Dizzle Masnizzle. That was
Dizzle.
Jake Dizzle with the defensive play.
I like it.
You call the next play, Mike. I'm taking a picture of the sunset.
Okay. Here we go, 4th and long. They can get a first down on the 1-yard line. Ridgeline sets up. Quarterback in shotgun. 5 wideouts. He's looking, pressure, throws it in the middle. Interception by Branson Saunders. Not Branson. Bracken. Ugh. Why did you? I called it, and then I made a mistake.
Beautiful play by Bracken Saunders there, Mike.
I
He
think
read
that's
that
his
perfectly.
second interception.
What a player. That is. You are correct.
He might be up for one of our.
In the second quarter, he had an interception.
There's too many players out there that are playing amazing. All of them are, but. Oh, we finally get some relief from the sun.
Yeah, just in time to pack it up and go home.
Yeah, we've been out here since 2.
Someone's smoking some meat I can smell. Smells like a bacon bomb.
It smells good.
It does.
Cade Randall back out at quarterback.
Okay, Cade has thrown 19 passes. Handoff to number 10, Max Holtree with the run. One-yard loss. Number 77, Bridger Larson in on the line for the Trojans. Jake Halls is in. Number 73, Riker Hales, providing some protection there for Randall. 5.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Morgan up 49-0. Morgan in huddle. Looks like they're. I see Randall watching the deep official when they start signaling the play clock as it goes down, killing some time here. Hall's in motion. Randall throws to Halls. Has it at the 10, 15, 16, 17. Spin move. Oh, takes a big hit there.
Takes a big shot.
Dizzle took a hit there, but he popped right up.
Yeah, that looked like a little helmet to helmet to me from my angle, but hard to tell. Nonetheless, that was a big hit.
The 7-yard gain. He's going out. Jake is exiting the game, Mike.
Yeah, he took a big hit on that.
Number 40 also leaving the game, Garrett White.
I'm sure he's fine.
In at quarterback is number 2, Cade Randall. He's a southpaw. Wears number 2 just like his cousin Nick, who was the varsity quarterback, Nick Despain. Handoff. Oh, to number 2, Birkland, and
he had a guy in his back, and he was just.
Man, that looked like the Muley Bear.
Yeah.
Junior. Put a couple guys on his back and carried him about 12 yards. First down, Trojans. 4 minutes to go. That's his second carry. Birkland has scored a defensive touchdown with a scoop and score after the block punt, and then scored a running touchdown of 23 yards.
He'll take a rest. Garrett White checks in. Cade Randall just came over, got the play from the coaches.
The lights are on now. Sun is down.
Feels good.
It does. Now's when we should start these games.
That's right.
3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Morgan up 49-0. The JV team won. So Randall scrambling. He's still scrambling. Picks up a good block. He's still scrambling. And turns it into a no gain, maybe 1 yard.
A lot of work for a yard, but
it's his 3rd run of the game.
Birkland comes back in, brings the play in with him.
It's 8:02 p.m. Thursday night. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Morgan up 49-0. This is the freshman game. Morgan from 3A North.
Ridgeline from 4A Region 11. Hand off to Birkeland. Hits a couple guys, just carries them. They bring in some friends, and they finally put him down.
Geez.
No gain on the play.
He landed awkwardly
We have a
after the
timeout.
whistle, but
Timeout Trojans. Did he gain a yard there, Mike, or was it no gain? Maybe no gain on the play.
I think there's no gain.
3rd and 10, 2:43 to go.
Timeout, Trojans.
Time for us to start considering our players of the game, Mike. We have, I'm going to recap our JV game. In the JV game, the Bingham's Bacon Bomb player of the game was number 26, Crew Galbraith. Played great on offense and defense. The Academy Mortgage Most Outstanding Player from the Morgan Sports Network was number 2, Beck Sheffield, the quarterback for the Trojans. Had a great game. Went 16 of 28 for over 200 yards. And then the Morty's Car Wash clean play highlight of the game came from number 89, Tate Steele, who had a quarterback sack and also caught some passes on the offensive side. Those are your JV players of the game. In 43 seconds, we will start talking about this game's players of the game. 3rd and 10 for the Trojans. Randall in shotgun. Hands it off. Handed off to Birkeland. He picked up a couple yards. Took a big hit there. Did you hear that, Mike?
I did. I heard it from up here with headphones.
4th and 7.
It looks like the Trojans will punt.
Number 9, Jonas Archibald, is the kicker. Comes from a soccer family. Tyler and Allie are his parents. Lives next door to his grandma and grandpa, Archibald, Mountain Green. Here's the Jonas back. Gets the kick away. It's a good high kick, end over end. Takes a Trojan bounce. Still rolling. Down to the Riverhawk 36-yard line.
Jay Calls and Brody Peterson down there to pick up that punt.
Time to get serious about our players of the game, Mike. With this rolling clock, it happens quickly.
Going quick.
What are your thoughts?
Oh. I need to hear. Oh, you gave that recap already, didn't you?
Can I tell you about some cool plays that have happened in this game?
Yes.
First thing was the defensive line all getting that safety, right? 2 minutes into the ball game. Then the blocked punt in the second quarter by the Trojans. Not sure who blocked it, but Birkeland scooped and scored for a touchdown, and then Birkeland also ran in a 23-yard touchdown. Braden Saunders has 2 interceptions. Here's a pass complete to number 23. Tackle made by DeMond, number 12. Brody Peterson has an interception. Cade Randall has thrown a touchdown pass. Canyon Leonelli has carried the ball 11 times, has a touchdown. Joseph Belinsky's carried the ball 4 times, has a touchdown. Jack Hurd came in and threw 2 touchdown passes, Mike. There's a good play by the Riverhawks. Big gain, 20-yard gain, under a minute to go. Hurd came in, Mike, and he received the first pass of the game from Randall for a 13-yard gain, then came in and threw a touchdown pass, threw 2 touchdown passes. So that's kind of your game recap. Got 40 seconds to make some decisions here.
Well, the defense stepped up today.
They did.
Those turned into points for the Trojans, and I don't know. I think Bracken should deserve something with the 2 interceptions, and I think Birkeland should be in there. And I mean, not to single anybody, everybody played great, but
yeah, I wish we could give everyone a certificate, but we have limited. Everyone played great. Let's just throw that on the table, no doubt.
Yeah. So you can make the final.
All right, I am liking, Mike, from Morty's Car Wash, the clean play of the game, the scoop and score by Birkland.
Love it.
So number 85, Noah Birkland, you receive a certificate from Morty's Car Wash as the clean play, a highlight of the game. And the Bingham's Bomb player of the game will go to number 8, Bracken Saunders. Played great, 2 interceptions, a timeout. Looks like we're going to try to get one more play in here. 2 seconds to go. Ball's on the 31-yard line. So our Bingham's Bomb player of the game, number 8, Saunders. Our Morty's Car Wash clean play of the game, number 85, Noah Birkland. Our Morgan Sports Network player of the game,
I don't know, Brody Peterson. He started it off with a good run.
he did have an interception.
He had an interception. He had a couple great defensive plays as well.
And they held this. We'll see what happens on this play, but it could be a shutout. This is the last play of the game.
There's
Morgan's
5 people back. They got 5 people on the 10-yard line.
2 seconds on the clock. Morgan up 49-0. This is it. Here's the pass. Complete to number 23.
And he's going to be taken down.
Tackled. That's the end of the ball game. Morgan 49, Ridgeline 0.
Cody Adams in on that tackle. We hadn't called his name tonight.
All right, well, Mike, I concur that our Morgan Sports Network Academy Mortgage Player of the Game is number 17, Brody Peterson. Congratulations, Brody. You will receive a certificate from the Morgan Sports Network. We will also, Mike, need to select someone from the Ridgeline team. We don't have their names, but did anyone pop to top of mind that you liked how they played for Riverhawks? I wish we had a roster to.
No, sorry.
I know it's a tough one, but congratulations though to the Trojans on a good win tonight. The JV and varsity. Good luck to the boys varsity, Morgan varsity team that will play in Rexburg play against Pocatello at Madison High School on Saturday at 2 o'clock. We'll have a delayed replay of that game on our website. We will be up and call the game and post it later. For all of us at the Morgan Sports Network, for Mike Despain, David Halls, I'm Tyler Quigley. For all of you who have joined us from around the corner or around the globe, we appreciate your support. Have a great night, everybody.